up, Master Builders, and welcome back to Ginny Briggs Railway. And today we are looking at Toby, the tram engine. Fun fact about this tram engine is I have redesigned him one more time, and I highly doubt I'm going to redesign him any more than this. So what do I mean by the redesign? Well, as you might see, he's a bit more shorter than before. That's because this doorway needs to be 3 studs wide, but now I have adjusted to 2 studs wide. And also I found a way to eliminate the blockiness of the front. So his rails are, these grill pieces are actually more involved with the door. And also got those whole cow catchers more closer to the actual railing than it is, or same level as it is. They are very complicated, so this might be a longer video, but let's get straight to it. Normally I go from bottom to top, but on this occasion I go from top to bottom because the cow catchers and side plates are more worth talking about. So let me put Toby back into the middle, and I will take off his roof. His roof is going to be the most interesting part of any characters of their roof, because Toby's got all these gribbling on top. But as you might notice, beforehand I used to use Toby as a fez for his funnel. Like, that's a fez. His bell is a fez. But his funnel, though, is actually in the Harry Potter's, one of the Harry Potter Ministry of Magic sets. You got one of these black tin stink bombs, I think. And I thought, ooh, that looks amazing. I'm going to use that as Toby's funnel from now on. And yeah, I used that. The bell is pretty much a fez for the bell, and also you got tannoy pieces for the strings. Instead of like trying to line out with strings, this is like a makeup version. And also you got these wad at the backs as well. That's being held by a jumper, 2x2 round jumper. And that's been attached by a stud on the side. This is the only part of the roof that is not smooth out like the rest, but it's have to do due to the complication of this. This is one of those cheese slope with a stud with a plate right behind it. So that's give us enough effect to go up, but not too much so it doesn't hurt your eye too much. And also to incorporate this, because it's got to, because there's nothing to join it at the bottom, so it's got to be that. And yeah, that's pretty much the roof. Of course, you've got the 1x8 tile as well. The best thing about having the new Rapido J70 is that you can see the more realistic side, so you can do the roof more realistic and the whole body shell as well. And then the next, I'm still going to take off the roof. Even though there's not much inside, but you can see Toby is power function. He's not Circuit Cube, he's power function. There's loads of space underneath there. Even if I take it out, you just see the driver. Normally there's meant to be a fireman, but I lost him. And you can just see the wheels underneath the actual motor, train motor wheel, just there at the bottom. So that's where it's coupled up. So the battery box is just up here, the hub. Just connects on the top, or can move around. And then you got the wheels on the bottom to just drive the engine. Nobody's not going to see the bottom, so I can do it like that. So let's put Toby's roof on top. And yeah, pretty much Toby's design haven't changed so much. He's got his lovely face. Take it away, you can just see where the studs are. So if you ever want to recreate him with a face, you can. But yeah, pretty much they're all like studs on the sides. It's like collecting there. Transparent bricks, plate, tile, blah blah blah. You got these grill bricks to make up all it. So this one here is straight. This one here is actually curved. So I think the back shows you better. So you can actually just see the bricks are going towards that way. There's have to be a 1x2 plate to give it effect. But that's the sacrifice that you might have to make to make this kind of lovely design, to make it all squares and all that. The sides are pretty much almost the same. It's like you've got studs going that way. And then there's one here to go all the way down here. Only these two are actually going upwards. The one with the number 7 is going upwards. So that's why you've got too thick of the actual plate and tile to accommodate this. I love it whenever they like the windows, they decide to come inwards. The buffer beams are... Actually, shall I talk about the actual... yes, I should talk about the actual cow catchers and all that. I'm going to see if I can break away. Hopefully nothing's in the way that I've totally forgotten. Yep, might have forgot about that. So I'm going to try and talk about it underneath, so you can just see that you got loads of bracket pieces. So you might see a black bracket piece right here to go to the actual cow catchers. That is the most important thing, to connect from here to there. And so pretty much this whole thing can take off. If it wasn't for the wheels, I can just take it all off. When I get to Mavis, I can show you better of what that looks like. But yeah, you've got bracket pieces here as well to go to the cow catchers. That could be any colours. You might just see in front of the wheels, there's also another bracket piece. These are 1x3s, but nobody's not going to see that colour, so it could be any colour you want. But you can see the blue bracket at the back. And that's all is all together, so it's the same level. Try and be just high enough so the wheels can contact, but it won't scrape anything. And yeah, that is pretty much a good achievement. I think I remember doing something like this for Mavis, but I think Toby was the first one I got the whole thing to connect to each other, and then Mavis followed suit. So you got the grill pieces, all this is tiles, and the buffers are pretty much plate, blue plate, red plate, and then this is like jumpers, the new buffers, you know the deal. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for Toby. He's power motored. And yeah, pretty much that is Toby. I don't think I really can talk much about Toby as I can. I think the best thing about having a Tram engine is that you can just turn him around for pictures and ta-da. No face, Toby? Now we've got a face. The face will change into grey. But that's as soon as I realise how to do the decal. But apart from that though, I hope you guys enjoyed the video today, and I hope I see you again soon. Next one would definitely be Elsie, because she's got a lot to talk about. Apart from that though, I see you all again soon. Bye!